Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Crafting with Creed. This is my new crafting channel, so bear with me. I'm not necessarily the world's greatest crafter in the world, so you're going to see a lot of mistakes on this channel. So that's just what it is. So let's get to it. On today's great episode, we are going to do some sublimation on two different aluminum panels, okay? One of these panels, this one right here, this nice rounded edge one, is a Chromolux panel. Okay, they're really thick. You get them off Amazon. You can only get like a 10-pack. They're kind of expensive, okay? This right here is from a company called DH Gate. I can put the link down in the description. Hopefully, I'm kind of new at all this computer stuff, so we'll see how this works. My other channel is a mining channel, so I just go out and play in the dirt all the time, so, and find gold on my mine claim. So, but back to this. This is a DH Gate, okay? Really thin. And I messed up when I ordered it. I actually accidentally ordered 8x12s, not 8x10s like these are. So, you know, my printer will do. We'll get to the printer here in a minute. So, but these were, the only problem with this is it's a foreign company, so you have to order a bunch. I had to order 200 of these. So I have 200 of these. I'm not displeased. I sell them at a discounted price on my webpage that I'm building on, and customers, yeah, these are a lot cheaper than no flex, no noise, you know. So, let's get to it. The printer I use is an Epson ET8550 EcoTank. I talked to a friend, the Memorial Man. That's his website and his business. I can put a link to that if you're looking for memorials in Virginia area. He's a really good guy. He told me if you're going to do it, go big. Make sure if you can afford it, buy the one that you can do the big paper. So I can also do a 13x9 paper in the back. I made sure I got a good printer. So, you know, we can do 13x9s, 8.5x11s, postcards, all that. I went with the EcoTank because, again, I talked to people and they said that's the way to go. Cartridges, every other cartridge printer I've ever had was a piece of junk. If you didn't use it for a week, the cartridge dried up and it wouldn't work. I mean, I bought all different brands and I was like, man, that's the one thing that startled me about doing sublimation was that. But everybody's reassured me the EcoTanks are really great. The ink goes a long ways. It's a 6-color machine. It's Wi-Fi. I can put link in the description down below. I bought it from Best Buy. I searched around and it's pretty comparable price anywhere you went. So it wasn't bad. Awesome printer. Okay. The computer I use is a Lenovo. Get you over here. It's for my laser engraving. Also, it came with my laser engraver. So we're not going to get too much in that. You can use any printer, computer you want, whatever. It doesn't matter. You can use all different kind of printers too. But this is just what I have. You can see my printing press right there. It's just a fancier studio print press. It's nothing too special. It has, you know, digital temperature, digital time, and it works. So maybe one day I'll get a nice swing design one. But for now, let's get in a little closer here. I'm not the best at the camera either, so yeah. Here, we'll actually put you up here on the big screen. As you can see where I live, it's 24 degrees Fahrenheit. I live in Alaska. So, just to give you guys an idea. I mean, I know that doesn't mean much, but yep, I live in Alaska. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here. Okay, I own all these. I bought this big old pack here. We're gonna go to this one. Now I'm picking this one because my daughter already told me this. She likes this picture. So. What is this? Oh. No. Okay. Update my software, blah, blah, blah. Why does it have to do it when I'm doing a program? Here, now we're going to have to edit all this out. Now, this is the picture my daughter said. She said, I really like that one, Dad. I'm like, okay. So, I got it off my programs here. However you save it in your computer, I mean, you know, that's your own deal. Everybody has their own way of doing that. I just drug it out. Okay. Now, I'm going to go to the program I use, Corel Draw, or Corel Photo Paint, because this is one of the programs I use with my laser engraver, which I'll show you more of that too. If you watch video 1, I just did a big cross on it. Now, I'm going to leave it a normal paper size, 8.5 by 11. I'm going to change the orientation to, what is that? That instead of that. Leave it at 600 DPI. Background color is going to be white. Okay. So it makes my box here. That's basically my full-size piece of paper I'm going to use. Okay, so I'm going to go over here. I want to... Oh, no, I don't need a mask for this. Oops, I was thinking the wrong project. Sorry. No, I do need one. Oops, my bad. So we need one of these to be 8 by... little over 8 by 10. Okay? So I pick that, and I go to here, and... There we go. I'm going to make it 8.3 by... Let's do 10.3. Okay, boom. So, I'm sure a lot of you know. If you don't know, this is a mask. Okay? Because remember, my sheets are only 8 by 10 sheets of aluminum. So, okay, so I got that set. And we're just going to get rid of that for a minute. Nope, I don't know. Okay. Bring this back up. Sorry about that. One step too far here. I want to show you something. Now, if you just take this image and drag it over, it's not big enough, right? Now, if I drag this all out and make this image bigger, it's going to distort the image because there's only so many pixels per square inch of the image. Now, I'm sure some of you are probably going, yeah, you may think you know what you're talking about. And I really don't know that much, but I've learned a lot laser engraving. So, what we're going to do is we're going to delete that out of here. Okay. We're going to go another program. It's called Topaz Photo AI. I had to purchase this program. It's a really good program. Oh. I know you can go to File, you can go Open and all that, but it's just as easy just to drag it. Okay. Now, what this program does is it fixes the whole picture and it enlarges it. Because normally you can't just, like I said, take a picture and just make it bigger. It doesn't work like that. It distorts the whole image. Well, this thing does it for you. See, okay, now it's ready. Now I can tell it to upscale. It's upscaling it 2 times. Well, that's fine with me. I think that's... Well, no, we're going to go 4 times. I wonder if you can make it go 3. Never tried this. 3 times. It does. Huh, I've never tried that. Learn something new every day, okay? So what this is going to do is just going to do all of its enhancing. Okay, it said it enhanced it. Now it's sharpening it. Blah, blah, blah. Let the program do its work. And what this is it shows you when you're done. You can... This is the original side right here. Or excuse me, that'll be the original side, and this will be the edited. As you slide the bar, you can see the difference in the picture, what it's done to your photo. You can come over here. There's all kinds of settings you can play with, and you can make the picture look really cool, or you can make your picture look terrible. Trust me, I've messed up a few and had to go start back over. But you won't learn unless you play, right? So here we are. You can see right here, still enhancing. I just leave it on autopilot. I don't mess with it too much. So, we're going to take a break while this is doing this. It takes a minute, just a minute. My computer's going really slow right now for some reason, so we will be back in just a second. All right, everybody. We are back here, okay? So you can take the slider and slide it, but there's no real major issues with this. All we were using this program basically to do was to enhance the size of the image. So now we're going to save image. It's not the clown. I did that one earlier. Mushroom. We'll just put mush. It's a waste of time. Okay, we'll save. Just processing and saving. It's a large image. Now the thing is you can always shrink your image and it will not hurt it. Expanding the size of your image distorts your image out and will make it look terrible. It took me a long time. I messed up a lot of laser engraving projects before I figured that one out. Alright, we are back. Okay, it's done saving. We're going to close the window. We're just going to drop this program down because we're not using it, alright? Renamed it Mush. Here it is right here, so we can just, delete this one. Get rid of it so it's not in the way on the computer anymore. There's the clown I did earlier. Or I didn't do earlier, I'm going to do. I just made the file earlier. But here it is. This is going to be huge. Okay? I can tell it's going to be really big. It's taking a long time. Footrest here. Okay, zoom out. Oh yeah, this thing is enormous. Okay, it's not. There it goes. Gotta put that on that there, so there we go. That's the size of the picture, actually. So we're gonna shrink that down. A little small. There we go. Man, I need to get some stuff off my computer. Too many files, it went slow all of a sudden. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna go. Oh, no, we're gonna go to there. Okay, you can see our size we want. Since it's so close to the size of the paper, we're just gonna leave it and print the whole thing out. Doesn't matter. So we're gonna come up to here. We're gonna go back on our object. Now this is only if you use Corel Photo Paint. Some of you might not. We'll go up here to Object. Come down here to Mirror. And you want to mirror it. Always remember to mirror your images. Okay, on most sublimation items, you have to mirror your image. Okay? Like on glass, if you're doing it on the backside, or acrylic, you're doing it on the backside, you won't mirror it because you're looking straight directly at it. But this is going to go on a piece of metal, so it's got to be mirrored. Did it mirror? I wasn't paying attention. I'll be able to tell now if I go back. Well, we're going to figure this out. It'll get kind of chopped up, so we're going to see. I may have just sent it back to the normal way. I don't know. But like I said, here we go with some goof-ups, but it really doesn't matter. Ooh, here's how I can tell real quick. Use your brain. Use your brain. Okay, I turned it right back to how it was. I cheated and looked at the original picture. So, we're going to go Object, over to Mirror. There we go. Okay. We're all ready to go. We're going to hit print now. Okay. So we're going to go to print. Goes to my Epson printer. Portrait. Go print. That's right. That's portrait. On the side is landscape. I couldn't remember the words. Don't need to look at that. I didn't need to fill my gray ink, obviously. Okay. Here we go. You can watch the print. Isn't this magic? Okay, so that's going to print out, and when it's done, we'll be back. Okay, well, I downloaded some drivers for my printer, and I have never seen it print this fast in my life. That is the fastest print I've ever had. Holy cow. Wonder why it left a mark right there. I don't like that. So we're going to reprint this. So we have to print it twice anyways. But you can see it left a mark for some reason. She's a printing fool. Okay, well, let's get the power on this press turned on. Okay. Man, that prints fast now. Huh. Did it leave that line on the bottom? Yes, it sure did. Why does it keep doing that? I need to slow the printer speed down. Well, that's another issue I'm going to have to go back and look at, but they both have the fault. So, I'm going to let this warm up, and we will be right back. Put that down there. Whichever it does the stuff, so always replace paper after you've used it with another one. Couple reasons. One, you don't want ink to get on anything from your previous image, and two, you embedded that paper with whatever you did it on. So now the paper's dented. You don't want that in your next project. That could create a problem. So, I just have a big roll of butcher paper right here. Bought off Amazon. Just regular old butcher paper. No wax, just straight butcher paper. Not very expensive. So there's like no excuses not to replace dirty, nasty old butcher paper. I do reuse my top one because there's no reason not to. I mean, it's just wasteful. So, that's heating up. Let's come over here. Now this is how... I don't have a fancy editor, and I'm not a fancy editor, or a fancy cameraman, or nothing. So, okay, here's our first one, and here's our Chromolux panel. Now, all these panels have a protective coating on them. Don't forget that. I did my first time, and it come out all weird, and I was like, oh, what happened? It's like, wow, this is terrible. Something happened to my paper, yada, yada, yada. No, I left that on there. So let's put this on here. Pretty square. Looks square to me. Let's get some tape. It's just this regular old high heat tape. Now, I've watched a lot of people do this. I mean, I did some research and watched videos and all that like everybody does. I've watched people go absolutely crazy with their tape. And I don't know why. You don't want to go crazy. You don't need to. But you notice I've kept pressure in the center the whole time. I'm making sure that this is pushed super flat, that nothing can bubble up, because that's your problem, is you get bubbles in your paper, and well, it doesn't come out right, as in this picture right here. That's what happened right there. I realized with slate, you want to do it different. I'll show you a slate video one of these times, but that's what happened, is there's bubbles from the paper bubbled up wrong because I taped it all down wrong. I used way too much tape because I thought you were supposed to. So there's one panel right there. I just pick it up, carry it right over to the press, set it right here on the press platen, I guess you call it, and then put the paper back over it. Here you can see right there. Okay, I have a cheat sheet right here. Aluminum, I do it 360 for 120 minutes. I'm at 200 degrees right now. So let's get this other one all taped up. Guys are probably getting all dizzy on the camera, right? I know, fun. Okay, here's the other one. And what do we want to do? Don't forget, peel this off. Now I learned on these thinner ones, you gotta be real careful. I learned to set it down on the table, peel it back like that. Because if you don't, you'll bend it super easy. I don't know if you saw that. If not, let me know, or I'll know later. Now remember, this piece of metal is too big, so I just bring it up just a little on the bottom and make sure all of my print is on my piece of metal, because that's very important. And then do the same thing. One tape. Ha, ha, ha. Two tape. Ha, ha, ha. Okay, so we're gonna let that sit. And isn't that an awesome picture? That came out sweet. So while that heats up, we're gonna be back, and we'll be right back with more great mess ups from me. Right? So we'll be back. All right, everybody, we are ready. Press is ready. Okay, I do a I don't know, that hard pressure. I mean, I hear people light, hard, medium, whatever. I just do whatever feels like what I think is right. I don't know the difference on my machine. Nobody's ever said, okay, this is light, this is hard, this is medium. So, I don't know the difference. So, yeah, I just don't know the difference. Okay, I went in and changed a few settings on my printer. Hopefully that slows it down, because, man, that printed super fast, and I don't like that. So we're at 86 seconds here. Let's get my phone out of the way, because this is going to come out warm. Now remember, wear your gloves, folks. If you touch that aluminum and you don't have your gloves on, guess what? It's hot. Aluminum's a very good conductor of heat. It dissipates pretty quick, but it holds it pretty good too. So you pull that out at, 300 and something degrees, 40 degrees, you're going to get burnt. I've forgotten, pulled it out too quick, and it didn't feel good. All right, here we go. And this one's done. Okay, you can tell it's done its job. See the difference? That one, you can see it's through it. Ooh, that's warm. Now, I have very manly hands, and I was very careful and pulled just by that piece of paper right there. So I'm going to set that over there. Now, oh, it's not dented that bad. Okay, I'm going to set this in there. Right where that other one was. Put our paper on top so we don't mess up our platen where it's hot, because I forgot one time and it does get nasty. Put that down and we'll be back when she's done. Alrighty, here we go. Go ahead and shut that off, because we're done with that for now. Take the paper off, we'll set this aside. I sure do need a bigger room for this. Okay, let's take this over here. Put it right like that. Bring you guys over so you can see. Let me zoom you in here so you can see it. Okay, here we go. Hopefully my method for taping doesn't fail me in front of all of you. Well, I'd say that one came out beautiful. Like a pro. Like a pro. Except for the printer line. I don't know why that's there. I'm going to have to mess with that. Hopefully this changes I did fix that. That's the first one. There's the second one. Now, come on, piece of tape. There you go. Not too much of a difference in them. Really? This one has more sparkle in it, and for some reason it has like a residue on it. This one's crystal clear, glossy, beautiful. This one has a funny, I don't know, like dirt stain to it. It's hard to see. I don't know if the camera gets it or not, but yeah, that's the two differences in those panels. So it looks like the color's a little more vibrant in that one. It's a little duller in this one too. I see it now. So my advice is, you can get 200 of them super, cheap. Actually, it's kind of expensive. It was like $340 shipped to Alaska. Shipping everywhere was free. So it's $340 for 200 of these. And I can't remember, these were like $100 for 10 of them. So you can see it, but there's the differences. $340 for 200, which, I mean, if you just want to send promos or junk, or not junk, I don't want to say junk, but you know, not of a highest quality. These are the ones I try to sell to everybody. Just they're better quality. I mean, but if they don't have the money and they really want one, then I'll go. I offer them both choices. So, you know, hopefully by the end of this video, since we're at the end of this video, saying then there's the rest. There's your blanks when you're done. You know you got a good press if there's like not a bunch of color. You see where the ink is. See how it's all kind of faded? Well, you know you got a good press. So, you know, yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you like, subscribe, leave comments. Like I said, I'm new at this, so tell me what you know, things I can do different. What things I should maybe change or do different to make things come out better. I'm all for constructive criticism. Even if you got bad comments, I can take those too. You know, I'm not soft, so I'm okay with that. But so yeah, let's see. Next week's project I'm gonna do is, I don't know. You'll have to watch. It'll be a surprise. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.